So Shinedown just released a new yet not so new song today entitled Atlas Falls, and the reason I say that is because it's new because we haven't heard it before, and it's not so new because it was initially recorded as an unreleased track from the Amaryllis sessions back in 2011-2012-ish. Now, we still have yet to hear one song off of that album, and that's called The Underground. It still has yet to be released, but this is one out of two songs, and you know what? I'll take what I can get. Amaryllis was one of my favorite albums back in the day. It showcased a new, positive, and uplifting, yet a little bit more mainstream and pop side of Shinedown that we would be seeing, unfortunately, a little bit in their next two releases. Now, Amaryllis had the perfect balance of pop and rock. It had the mainstream side of, say, The Sound of Madness and Us and Them, and of course their first album, Leave a Whisper, and it combined it with a little bit more of a polished side that you would find on their later releases. I myself absolutely love it. I released a review of it back in 2013, I think it was a late review, and I called it one of the most uplifting albums I had ever heard. And honestly, the point of music is to evoke emotion in you, one way or the other. Either, be it, you're rocking out, you get adrenaline, you feel sad, you feel depressed, you feel angry, it's to pump you up, it's to make you feel something. And this song definitely gives you that feeling of hope and of prosperity and joy. And it definitely nails that in the very catchy chorus. Now, I will admit, I did not like this song when I first heard it. I was a little bit mixed on the intro, and it sounded like some of the stuff that Shinedown had released on, say, Threat to Survival, albeit a little bit more lively than that album. I did not like that album. And of course, they released Atlas Falls a couple years later, and I myself did not like that one either, hardly, except for maybe a few songs such as Devil and Monsters. But I will admit I haven't heard the majority of the album, I've just heard the main single, so I can't really judge it too harshly. Just the pop ones that I've heard don't really tickle my fancy, to use a outdated term and expression. So, back to this song, Atlas Falls. It has some of the most positive and uplifting lyrics that you will find in any Shinedown song, and we definitely need it in this COVID-19 fiasco that everyone seems to be getting everything wrong about while we're just sitting here stuck at home. Now, not to get into the political side of it, because like I said, I am not going to do that on my channel. We're here to discuss the music, but there is a little bit of a political edge to this song, especially with the lyric video, which I will link in the description below, but they are using it, Shinedown is using it to benefit the people, actually, because all the proceeds from this song, when people buy it I believe they get a t-shirt with Atlas Falls on it or something like that. It's a $50 pack, and if I find it somewhere, I will link that in the description as well. Sorry about the noise. If I find it, I will link that in the description as well, because all of the proceeds go to a charity to help people who have suffered from COVID-19. So, in my opinion, even if you don't like the song, you should support this band. You should support this single, because all of the proceeds are going to help people just like you and me who may be suffering. So, that's another edge to it. So, to begin with the actual track itself, the intro kind of threw me off a little bit, because it sounds like stuff that came off of their last couple albums, Attention, Attention, and the one before that, The Threat to Survival. But it quickly changes into something that you immediately recognize as being from the Amaryllis sessions. That's the first thing that I said, was it has that Amaryllis edge to it, and then I looked into it a little bit more and found out that it was a previously unreleased track from that session. So, it is what it is, I guess. It is not so new, but it is also new at the same time. Hopefully soon Shinedown will also release The Underground. I would absolutely love to cover it on this channel. As far as this song goes, Atlas Falls, for me, honestly, I really like it. It gets a 9 out of 10. I didn't think I would be saying that, because at first I had very, very mixed feelings about it, but I absolutely love it. The more I listen to it, the more I like it. It's one of those songs that absolutely grows on you, and it's really catchy, and at first it's kind of annoying, but then you start to actually listen to it and listen to the lyrics themselves, and you start to actually feel that pure feeling of joy and raw emotion. And I absolutely love that about this song. So, 9 out of 10, This is Midnight Strike 3625. Hope you enjoyed watching this review. Go out and support those victims of COVID-19 and buy the song with the t-shirt. Keep calm and rock on.